Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Erida Sinaga. Now, I want to read this transcript. Interviewer. Today, I'm going to talk to two young people who are both doing voluntary work in the sports sector. First, there is Liam Parker, who is a keen BMX biker and does a lot of work at the sports sector. And then there is Debbie Sanford, who has volunteered to help with many different sports and who now has a paid job with a sport organization. So, Liam, tell us a bit about the place you work. It sounds really interesting. Liam, yes, it's really cool. Basically, it's a huge space where lots of sport and cultural events take place. It used to be a shipbuilding hangar, but the company went bust years ago. The building was taken over and completely renovated and repurposed about 5 years ago. Now, we have facilities for all kinds of urban sport like skateboarding, breakdancing, parkour, kick scooter. Interviewer, hang on a moment. Can you explain the last two? Liam, a kick scooter is just a normal scooter with a handlebar, deck, and wheels. But now we have the stunt scooter and special ones for racing. And parkour has been around for a while now. It's a way of moving around an urban environment in development from military training. It involves climbing, running, falling, jumping, swimming, and stuff like that. Everyone's seen it on TV and videos. People jumping off incredible height buildings, between roofs, and things. Interviewer, so what are you involved with? Liam, my passion is for BMX, and I want to get other people involved in the sport. But I do all kinds of things in the center. I make sure the bikes and scooter meet safety standard. I check the tracks and drums so that they are clean and no one can slip and hurt themselves. I teach kids the basic of BMX and the demonstration. I sometimes cook in the burger fun too. Right, so you've learning a lot of skills? Yeah, at first I was a bit nervous about speaking to groups, but now I have no problem giving safety induction to people. I had to learn sports specific first aid in case anyone hurt themselves. Cooking hygiene for the burger fan, mats for taking money at the till. I have had a lot of training in different areas and gaining useful certificate. So, all that training will be valuable when you come to look for paid work? Absolutely. I'm still only 18 and I've been volunteering for 2 years. I'd like to stay in this sector and find full-time paid work. So, obviously, all my experience and skills will help a lot. Thank you, Liam. And now, our other guest has made the jump from voluntary work to paid work. Debbie, you have been involved in many different sports in your 22 years, haven't you? Yes. Quite a few. I started off playing football at county level and then got into coaching. I did not that I wouldn't have been able to play football without the help of volunteers, so when I had the chance to help other people, I did. Then I started a degree in sport development and realized that lots of people like me would soon have a degree and be looking for a job and I'd need more experience to compete with them all. So, you volunteered again? Yes, I spent a year helping with online sport volunteering, Murillo, and volunteered at various events including a cricket tournament, a table tennis champions, and half marathon. Wow, that's a lot experience. Yes, I must add that I don't actually play cricket or table tennis myself, though I do run. You don't have to be an expert in a sport to volunteer. There are lots of jobs that need good doing. And now you've finished your degree and you're working? That's right. I wrote my dissertation on the representation and recruitment of volunteers. And now I manage volunteers for an organization promoting swimming. I also organize events at a national level. I would never have got the job without all my volunteering experience. It helped me a lot. And finally, I question for your both. Do you think we sometimes exploit volunteers in the country? Are they doing things for free when they ought to be getting paid? Liam, I believe that you volunteer for about 10 or 20 hours a week. Do you ever feel that you should be paid for what you do? Well, of course, it would be nice, but the organization I help is not profit making and it couldn't really afford to pay all the volunteers. At the moment, I'm happy to do what I love and gain experience of dealing with the public. I'm living with my parents and they are paying my keep. In the future, I'll have to look for paid work. I think many volunteers feel they want to give something back to their sport. It was like they were with me football. Ideally, it would be good to have more paid position, but we also need volunteers. Sport just couldn't function without them. It's really important to give people recognition for what they do. So, thank you very much for sharing your experience, and now we are going to move on. Thank you.